Welcome back to Crypto Mate TI. Jerry here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. It really does help the algorithm. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.08. We're trading within a range of 308 to 318. We're down about 2.5%, and we're trading sideways, like I said. Out of 8 billion people on this planet, only about 0.07% hold XRP. If you're one of them, be grateful you own the best digital asset in the world. That's why very few will take advantage of this generational wealth opportunity. And reminder, XRP was created to strengthen the US dollar and replace the petrodollar system. For years, we ignored the crypto police and all of the negativity and told you anyways. It's not easy being early and having conviction. Good thing we didn't care what they said. We're really bullish on Ripple, XRP in particular. I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030.
So for us, we're really bullish on Ripple, on XRP in particular, because of the inroads they've already made into the TradFi sector. They've been, really sort of diligent about getting tons of different licenses all across the world to actually make sure that they are positioned to own the space when the institutions actually come into blockchain, into crypto, which they're already starting to do with stablecoins. That's obviously a huge use case, and Ripple has their own RLUSD stablecoin, which is awesome, and we've already started educating our community on them. And ultimately for us, we're just super bullish on the mission, what they're doing already in terms of, bringing all these big institutions. Hidden Road acquisition, for example, is a great example of how they're going to actually be utilizing the XRP ledger in the real world, settling trades, etc., much faster, cheaper than otherwise would be possible. And then obviously also international money payments. All of those different aspects really make it one of the formative companies of the next decade, in our opinion. And I know a lot of people have been asking for my price targets on XRP. And I think this is the first time I'll say it, but I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030. So for me, it's, a super important project, and actually probably one of the most important projects out there at the moment.
All I have to say, if it goes to 1,000 by 2030, I will be a very, very happy man. Is the Trump administration secretly backing Ripple's rise? The evidence is hiding in plain sight. Let's decode it. Trump's war on the old guard. Trump has consistently attacked the Federal Reserve, SWIFT, and Wall Street globalists. To bypass these entrenched rails, he would need a neutral, high-speed liquidity weapon, and XRP fits that role perfectly. This isn't crypto hype, it's economic warfare. Ripple's U.S. government ties. Ripple's connections run deep. Treasury advisors, faster payments task force, and even former Fed insiders. Are these mere coincidences, or was Ripple positioned at the backbone of the new U.S.-centric financial order? The SEC lawsuit smokescreen. What if the SEC versus Ripple case was scripted theater? A controlled attack designed to suppress price, accumulate XRP under the radar, and legitimize Ripple as a government-approved ledger once the dust settles. Trump's hard asset agenda. Trump has spoken of sound money, gold, oil, and real assets. Ripple XRPL is now tokenizing treasuries, commodities, and even genomic data via DNA protocol, blending finance plus identity into the next-gen liquidity grid. Why Ripple? ISO 222 compliant, institutional-grade corridors, capable of replacing SWIFT overnight, and for a Trump administration looking to cripple globalist financial power, XRP is the ultimate bridge asset. Bank of America and beyond. Deep Ripple ties with Bank of America aren't random. With RLUSD already launched and tokenization booming, U.S. mega banks could be quietly aligning under Ripple's infrastructure, preparing for a post-dollar liquidity reset. DNA protocol, the biofinancial key. While Ripple handles money flows, DNA protocol anchors identity and biodata on the XRPL. This could become the next layer of national security tech, merging financial sovereignty and biometric verification in one grid. The big reset. Trump's America First doctrine isn't just about politics. It's about building U.S.-controlled financial rails with Ripple and XRP at the core, while DNA protocol quietly sets the stage for biofinancial sovereignty. And the final thought, Trump, Ripple, XRP, DNA protocol, ISO 222, the pieces aren't just connecting, they're forming a new economic empire. Be ready for takeoff, because when that bullet train has left the station for good, all bets are off. MUFG isn't testing XRP. They've been building with it since 2015. From RippleNet pilots to Japan's banking ecosystem, 80% are connected. This is deep infrastructure, not speculation. When Asia flips the switch, where will XRP be priced at? Comment down below, tell me your guys' predictions. Lehman Baird and Mance Harmon of Hedera Hashgraph on why HBAR is so undervalued. while meme coins like Doge are worth 34 billion. There are a lot more people that want to gamble than actually look at real investments.
But I think this question is okay, because we're not talking about price specifically, but why do you think, if you agree that it's undervalued, and I do, I've said that publicly, that's no problem, why do you think it is? Well, let me give you an example. I don't really want to use numbers, but you've got Dogecoin right here, and it's 50 cents. And at the same time, HBAR's 27. And there's just light years apart.
No, there are a lot more people that want to gamble than actually look at real investments.
Okay, great.
It's just, what's the market for gambling? Huge.
Just, not backed by anything but the greater fool theory. I'll buy it today for X because somebody will buy it off me tomorrow for Y.
Exactly. So I think that's part of it.
Okay.
I think that's part. Why is Doge going up or down?
Who knows? But okay, so that explains that.
That's part of it.
But why is it so HBAR so undervalued?
People just love to gamble. People like that excitement, that adrenaline, that rush that you get when you actually do hit or you do win. People just like that.
Okay.
And I don't want to answer your question.
No.
I don't want to get in trouble and hurt the project.
And I'm not saying...
I do want to answer.
Yeah.
In the late 90s, we had this web thing that had come along.
Yes.
Everybody starts a web company.
Yes.
And they, I like pets, I'll make a pets.com. I don't have a business plan. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to go to VCs and get millions of dollars from VCs because I'm going to have a website and web is cool.
Yes.
Okay.
And web succeeds. All web succeeds.
All
you
web
can't go
succeeds.
Wrong. Yeah.
So some of those, on paper are billion-dollar companies and they have nothing but pets.com or a domain and literally nothing. They don't even have a business plan. They don't know what they're going to do. And they're two kids in their dorm room and this is the billion-dollar company.
Yes.
Then there were also mixed in some little companies like Amazon.com that said, we're going to think carefully about how to build something that actually changes the world. This is what people need. We're going to build something that makes people's lives better. And we're going to build a company around it. We'll name it Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they were worth a lot to the VCs too. So we have all these people worth a lot to the VCs. People are gambling on them. Then you had the dot-com crash. And the chaff got blown away.
When the dot-com bubble burst, and a lot of companies never came back. That's why you only see the handful or the few, like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Meta. You don't see MySpace around anymore. You don't see Napster around anymore. You see Facebook. You see Instagram, you see Pandora. That's the big picture here. There may be a lot in the beginning, but only a few will survive. Rack Bank becomes the first UAE bank to offer crypto trading for retail. Trade XRP directly from your AED account. No foreign exchanges, no conversions. Fully regulated under Dubai's VARA framework. The institutions are here, people. And Santander launches Ripple-powered blockchain payment systems for cross-border transactions, now live and fully operational. And what if XRP was always the missing layer? How the journey from PayPal to X and the rise of Ripple may finally converge into one financial system. Let's trace the evolution of this financial transformation. In the early 2000s, Elon Musk and Peter Thiel created PayPal with one goal: build the internet's native financial layer. But due to banking limitations, regulations, and fiat dependencies, the original vision of borderless instant programmable payments fell short. Fast forward to 2012. When Ripple launched with a different strategy. Don't disrupt banks, integrate with them, and take the approach with the regulators and law enforcement. Peter Thiel, the PayPal founder, was also an investor in Ripple to build a better Bitcoin. Ripple focused on building the XRP ledger, a neutral decentralized bridge asset, XRP, a liquidity network for financial institutions, not just users. While PayPal grew into a consumer payments giant, Ripple built the back-end infrastructure for global value transfer, real-time settlement, on-demand liquidity, CBDC plus stablecoin compatibility, ISO 222 messaging compliance, now applying for the OCC and Fed access. Now in 2025, Elon Musk is reviving his original idea through X Payments, a full-stack financial system within X, formerly Twitter. With state licenses secured and stablecoin integration on the horizon, X is positioned to be a modern version of what PayPal was meant to be. But here's the catch. For X Payments to work globally across jurisdictions, currencies, and platforms, it needs a neutral, liquid, interoperable settlement asset. And XRP fits this role perfectly. XLM would too, as also keep that in mind. Fast, low fee, bridges fiat, CBDCs, and stablecoins, already used by banks, can be embedded into messaging systems. Stripe is a global payments platform powering millions of online businesses, including X. It supports stablecoins like USDC and offers crypto payment APIs. Since X already uses Stripe and Ripple offers institutional crypto rails, there's a strong chance X payments could settle via XRP through the Stripe and Ripple infrastructure. Meanwhile, Ripple has quietly built RLUSD, a regulated USD-backed stablecoin, ODL, on-demand liquidity layer across 40 plus countries, institutional corridors, and CBDC pilots, a legal pathway via applying for the OCC bank charter and a Fed master account, ISO 222 compatible infrastructure. So here's the question. Is XRP the missing bridge that connects what Musk tried to build in 1999 to what he's reviving in 2025? Consumer front-end X payments, institutional back-end RippleNet plus XRP. Same destination, different entry points. The internet needed a value layer. Ripple built it. X is scaling it. And XRP may be the connective tissue between legacy banks, modern fintechs, and borderless liquidity. Comment down below. Do you think this is a possibility or pure speculation? Well, that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.